being paralyzed is a little worse than dying.
That one doesn't feel as bad as the other one.
That is how bad a spinal cord injury is.
This summer he was going to Canada to race the Canadian Nationals. Jordan is never late, and he didn't call me, so I was getting very nervous. And finally, I get a call, and it was a lady from the track. And as soon as I heard her voice, I knew something was wrong. My heart just dropped. They had to induce him into a coma. I got to the emergency room, and Jordan was in very bad shape. They told me that he could hear me, so I went over and grabbed his hand and squeezed and said, "I'm here, Jordan." And he squeezed my hand. That made me feel really good.
It's very dangerous to transfer a spinal fracture patient, so it was the first big decision for them to decide to move the patient.
Dr. Altano was instrumental in bringing us to San Diego to Sharp Memorial.
These CTs show the fracture. This bone was basically mush. This bone is crushed down.
The surgeon said, we're going to fix you up the best we can.
We remove the bad vertebrae and put it in an expansion cage to bridge the gap, and then we hold it all in place with all these screws and rods. There was a chance he could get better. I didn't think he'd get better, and I told the parents that. Everybody in the family was crying after I got done talking to them, in spite of the fact that everything in the surgery went perfectly.
Push, 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 push.
As long as is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
I'd ride that section over and over in my head and what I could have done. And I can think about, wheelchair, I could be in it for the rest of my life. I definitely get down and I might complain, I'm sick of this and why did it really have to happen? Everything was going good, but you just realize you can't change it.
In addition to Jordan's spinal cord injury, he also had a very serious lower body wound that had gone through the muscle to his bone.
The reason we put people in the hyperbaric chamber is to give them high concentrations of oxygen. Room air is 21% oxygen. When you're in there, you're on 100% oxygen. The high oxygen level stimulates new blood vessels, new connective tissue, new skin.
We like to create an environment that they do like to come to, so breathing with that hood on isn't so bad for 2 hours a day. We really get to know the patients, and they really get to know us. Jordan, he's like our kid brother now.
When I first did this, I couldn't feel from my mid-chest down. It felt like I had concrete blocks around my feet. It felt like someone else's body. So my brain would think, hey, someone's touching me, you should feel something. But then he couldn't.
Straighten your right leg. Get over your right leg.
Am I even sliding this one at all today?
Not so much today.
Yesterday,
It was better yesterday.
When you work out hard, you're tired the next day.
When I went out to see him at Grossman, we talked. I said, "This is tough," and he says, "Oh yeah, this is tough."
He told us, "I'm going to do everything I can to walk, and then if it doesn't come back, I can accept that." Jordan, I think you're gaining weight.
All right.
Love you, Jordan.
All right.
Good night, Jordan.
All right, love you too.
No matter how much he accomplishes, he can look back and say, I did everything I could. We did everything we could as a team because you only get one chance.
I couldn't be at work and have somebody take care of Jordan. There's just no way. I couldn't even imagine. It wasn't even a question. From the moment I got that phone call, I never even thought twice about anything else.
Yeah.
Bright and early when I come in, he's got to get ready for a full day again. He somehow does it every day in pain or he's been sleep deprived. He and his parents make it happen. He teaches me on a daily basis that if you really want something bad enough, you'll work really hard for it.
Coming on in here.
Yeah. So, what can you do? Kick it out. Can you kick it out?
That one's good.
Look that way. That hurt?
Doesn't hurt, it just feels different.
Okay. Can you stand up? Let's see it. You don't want to do it?
No, I want to do it. Believe me, I want to do it.
Okay. Now, can you just a little bit march in place, just a little bit? Can you do that?
No, that's what I can't do it.
You can't.
You can turn the sink on. Woohoo!
Work harder. Work harder.
I will.
Okay.
Because they work with so many stroke victims here, they're really qualified in helping teach people how to regain the muscles. Whereas a normal spinal cord injury place is more about teaching you how to deal with your injury. Just keep breathing. There you go.
As everybody told us, don't expect anything for the first 3 months. And Jordan is just making miraculous recovery here. He's just doing so many things that people are amazed.
There you go. Lift from the knee.
Good.
I feel like I'm getting my right one.
Yeah, you are.
Oh. All right, I'm pretty definitely.
You got one more in you?
I got 3 more.
Okay. We'll do it again.
Today was the first day I seen everybody, and everyone's looking at me because they've heard stories being at school, but they don't know. And you know, a lot of people I think were scared to come up and say, you know, hey, what's going on? It kind of frustrates me because you see kids and you know they're healthy and they can do whatever they wanted to do, and I'm in San Diego trying to get walking again.
He's not letting them push it.
Jordan Wilhelm.
Well, Jordan, you did it.
You feel stimulated?
Yeah, I felt that.
To see someone whose odds of walking are minimal and just every week hope for something better, and it's happening.
It really seems like every week we make it leaps and bounds better than what we were the other week, so we're getting close.
Not only has Jordan found strength within himself, but he's helped us find our strengths that we didn't even know we had. And you don't think you have it within you, but you find it.
There's no words to explain what we see in him and how he's pushed through things.
I've learned so many things about life, and if you want something, you gotta have a heart, and you gotta want it, and you gotta not only say you want it, but do the work and get there. I gotta get the left leg working a little better and then just work on my balance. So I'm thinking by Christmas, that's my Christmas present to myself. I want to be walking with no assist. It's just back normal like it was January 27th at 9 o'clock in the morning before I got hurt.